Hello, everybody. Welcome to War Thunder Wednesday. Also, my chat has already gone off. So, hi, Australian. Hi, Patzer. Hi, boss. It's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have some quick things I gotta go over today. Hi. I am now level 77 on the BattlePass, and today's weekly mission, gather 20,000 mission score using the vehicles in the BattlePass, is what I'm going to be doing. I'm planning on doing it with the P51 because it's going to be something you can collect for free, because I have this little problem of my war bond shop. I have far too many war bonds, and I kind of want to buy like these vehicles immediately. Like, I'm considering buying both the Thunderbolt and the Tigre, and I need to like be a little bit careful with what I'm doing here, man. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna start collecting my rewards for war bond. Sorry, the battle pass. And once I get to, yeah, whatever. Oh yeah. Oh no, I've been reminded of this awful system. When we get to here, whatever. Here it is. Choose a crew. I will be playing China. Oh dear. Thank fuck I don't have to, that's not a P51. That's a P51. Thank fuck I don't have to, like, suffer too hard with it. I know this is a P51. It, sadly enough, is a, isn't the D20 variant, so it has, like, a fuck all amount of 50 cals, which is such a shame. But there's still 50 cals. There's still, like, US 50 cals, so therefore I can use the APITs. Oh no, not China. I have to, because I can't collect all the other battle pass things because it'll mess with my war bonds. So, oh no. Remember, if you're going to mess up, do it in such a manner that everyone asks how the fuck you did it that badly. Yes, that is exactly what I will. But yeah, I have to fly this thing for a little bit. It's probably not going to be that bad. I have to collect 20,000 mission score. I know I'm still missing 10,000 score for the Churchill. I'll get it done by the evening. Like, I'll have it done. I want to actually earn the Churchill. Hey, at least the flight performance of a P51C is good. Oh yeah, sadly enough, it's not the D20, but still, like, it's a pretty decent P51. So let's just go into the matches. I have absolutely no crew skill on the P51 because I don't play China. So I guess I'm gonna get over the stock grind for China as well. Or like the early grind for China Air. This is not gonna be the worst thing in the world, but hey, I need to collect 20,000 score. So let's go collect 20,000 score. I also have this this extra thing that one of my battle pass medium challenge is get first strike and win. I hope that I can collect it today. Or like collect it within the stream. If not, I don't really give a damn. Oh dear, everybody's flying this thing. Today is not going to be a good day. I somehow got the Soviet emoticon. What, the hammer and sickle? Cool. But yeah, P51s, that's a thing. I think I'm gonna go for the first strike, from the start. Hold me up. The star, and the star. I can't tell how useful the IL-8 and premium T-3457 have been to grinding Soviet Factory. It's gone so much faster than my US tree, purely because of a premium bonus. Yeah, that, like, the early start is definitely the worst one. When you get later on, it doesn't really matter as much, because, like, the vehicles are a lot more comfortable to use. But having that early premium definitely kickstarts your introduction to certain, like, air trees. That's part of the reason why I got to the top of the US, because I unlocked the F2G. I never would have played US ground if it wasn't for me getting like the T14 and the T55 E1. Because like without them, I would never started playing US. I didn't really start playing Britain ground until I got the TOG. And like, it finally pushes me to like play other nations. I did play Germany before I got some premiums for it, but like, that's something else. Oh, this thing is actually quite comfortable in a straight line. Wow, this thing is actually quite fast in a straight line. It's actually, this thing is under BR'd. I get that like it's with 50 cals, just having 4 of them makes it like a little bit more vulnerable, but like, wow, this thing is quite fast. Why would you play Britain ground for any other reason than TOG or the Churchill AVRE? I would want to play Britain ground because I have a love for the Centurions and I have a love for the Challenger too. Now, admittedly, I haven't reached them. I have them in other nations, but you know. But like, still, like, I am looking forward to going up the rest of the British secretary. There we go, first strike. Now we just have to win the match, right? Right? I could just grind ground targets. It wouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to grind. Or I could go for like the AI targets over there. Just to like see how much score I could earn. That would be very, very funny and interesting. But I have also kind of suicided, so let's just see what happens. I'm gonna go for these AR targets because they aren't exactly the hardest ones to shoot down. I can actually hit them. Hello. Took a lot of effort. Wow. Hello there, BF-110. Can I like... Oh. Got shut down. What a shame. Doesn't really matter. I got like 600 score. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do. I'll hope that our team... So what the hell did I get severe damage on? Oh yeah, another one of the BF-110s. I hope that our team will still like do well. Also, I'm sorry about all of the Discord sounds because I forgot to set mine to do not disturb. Yeah, I'll just go again. Hello, silly. Yeah, the P61 will rip anything apart. It has a lot of 20 mils. It has 420s, and I really like those 420s. But it's a lot better at bomber hunting for me than it is as like a straight up fighter. Something I really like about the test drive, which is actually kind of funny because like I of course have chosen to only use the test drive. If you use the test drive earlier because you collect all the war bond. I keep calling it war bond. I play too much Helldivers, wow. Because I keep, like, if you collect the battle pass early, then you miss out on this, which is such a shame. You're just gonna have to, like, hope that you're level 50 by the time this unlocks. And that's actually quite difficult for some players. Well, yeah, it's not very maneuverable. Yeah, that's kind of like the biggest issue for the P61. I still like it, though. I really like that fighter. It's just a good night fighter. It's also really good in sim. It's also good for cast because it can bring, like, the 4 1,000-pound bombs. Now, I'm not sure if, like, we've guaranteed a victory with the first strike, because, like, I have no idea how likely my team is gonna win for me. Like, it's a possibility. Like, there are definitely other players in this game today who will be doing it. Also, got one guy who, like, slapped the stars over. Not happy. But It doesn't have a lot of speed. It climbs decently, and the quad 50 turret is a big thing that people don't expect. Yeah, the only sad thing about the quad 50 turret is that it's always default facing forward, and it should really by default face backwards. But, you know, internet is crazy! Is your internet having problems? I'm sorry, Aussie. Why am I calling you Aussie? Are you okay with me calling you Aussie? I know it's not exactly, like, the most, like, gentle of name for you. It would appear that I'm not the only one going for ground targets. It would definitely appear that I'm not the only one going for ground targets. Also, look at all these NTs. Yeah, the matchmaker is just purely made up of these right now. All the people in the matchmaker for the battle pass, and then all the people not in the matchmaker for the battle pass. You reach there to gain 3 more levels. I'm shooting for level 80 today. Oh, I found the swastika emote. I'm going through Wikipedia pages on the BF409. And yes, into Aussie, good. Please do not post a swastika here. That will, like, straight up force me to ban you for at least a week. I don't want to ban you because you're a nice person. Trust me, I won't. Thank you. Because, like, hate speech is such a fucking annoying thing to deal with. Wow, this thing is fast. Air defense fighter spawns are cool. I believe they're called interceptor spawns. Like my first strike again. I'm gonna go for about IL-2, but there's a chance that our team has already gone for it. I could go for the P-38. I'm actually gonna be stupid and head on the P-38. Ow. Is it just me or is, like, these 50 cals not doing the same as, like, the other 50 cals? Is that P-38, like, turning? No, he's not. Good. Oh, P-47 on me. Interceptors are lower than air defense fighters. Ah. Careful, because I have a P-48 on me. Or P-47. A lot of 50 cal though, so I'm gonna waste quite a few. Trying to not get hit by a P-47. Well, I'm also trying to... Ah, damn it, he hit me. That's not good. That's very not good. Can I get the P-38 before I get killed? Nope. I was just dead. So... I honestly keep forgetting that there's a difference between interceptors and air defense fighters in this game. Because, like, if we go to, like, a P-61, it is an air defense fighter, which means it, like, spawns, like, what, 2 kilometers? Because the Charlie 2 TES/OES are tanky as fuck. Yeah, that's kind of why I want the challengers. Also, I am, like, way too used to clicking on Sweden. Fucking any crew experience, not for G tolerance. It doesn't matter. A Thunderbolt chasing a Mustang, chasing a Lightning. Yeah, and funnily enough, the Thunderbolt is the one catching up to all of them. I'm gonna stop, like, going for ground targets once I've gotten, like, a first strike thing, because while I know that I can definitely do the whole game with 20,000 score in, like, the matter of 4 hours, I still think I will like focus on doing my daily task more. I'm 2 tanks away from a 2A7, and that'll be 2 nations I'm done with for ground, though. I can't wait to bully people. Well, slide boots. I'm barely even like done with Sweden, and I've played War Thunder for like 4 years. Admittedly though, I have been very casual on my ground grind. I've mostly just been flying air, because I'm like top BR in like 3 nations of air now, and I'm working on a 3rd. Oh, sorry, 4th. So, but also I'm just mostly playing for fun. Like, I don't really care about the grind. I played a lot of low BR to go with friends because they don't necessarily have high BR. So therefore I'm getting a lot less experience to work like the higher grind and so on. I'm top 2 for 4, so I feel that. I hate air with a passion, though. I only play it for CAS. That's understandable. Like, I enjoy air. I'm like, because I have like a thing for it. I know that I'm not like being the smartest player right now. It's mainly just because I'm just playing for the BattlePass. So, speaking of CAS, next update they're finally giving America the AV8B+. Yes, the Harrier 2 for America. I'm actually looking forward to it. Although, once again, this should have just happened ages ago. But, you know, it just doesn't. Gaijin, why are you so silly? Every single time. This thing is really fast in a straight line, like genuinely fast. Also, wow, that's a very nice little interior. Very basic, honestly, but like still. Gaijin is awful at giving nations the stuff they would have, yeah. Like giving Britain the Gripen C before Sweden. Yeah. Yep. It was mainly just because like Britain would need to get the Eurofighter if they were to like get any kind of like better thing. Also, apparently they shot down a PE2, so therefore like me going for first strike is not worth it. I'm gonna see if I can like somewhat stay alive, but now I've kind of like messed up my positioning. Doesn't really matter, honestly. I don't need that much air altitude. The Gripen never should have been added, to be honest. Top tier is already ass and nothing exacerbates it. I'm gonna argue that it should have been added, but like it shouldn't. It like just because it exists for like South Africa, it shouldn't necessarily have been added to South Africa. Like immediately. The fact that the Gripen does its thing is honestly not really its fault. That's because like War Thunder's gameplay very specifically favors the Gripen in many ways, and that's kind of why it does well. That is not the Gripen's fault. That BF-109 is not exactly in the best of positions ever. Can I get on him? Oh, he's going into me. Why is he going into me? That's very stupid. Yeah, congratulations. You are now slow. And he did. Yep. Wait until you start seeing AMRAAMs? Yeah. Although admittedly the AMRAAMs is not going to significantly alter anything. It's just going to make it like more favored on like it's just gonna change for like, hey, are you on a flat map? Yes? Okay, then you're not gonna have fun. Like there's a reason why I've happily banned Sinai from my air and just never look back. Because I don't enjoy Sinai at all. Can we... Apparently we do no damage. So why am I shooting AI targets? I don't know. Well, because like all the other players are like far away from me. Ah, goddammit, I'm so bad at aiming. There we go. And there we go. P8, doesn't really matter. AR targets grant a lot of SL, RP, and score compared to not shooting them. Yeah, they do. Like, look at this. It genuinely grants a lot of score. I wouldn't say I'm like actively trying to grind the score like in the most cheesiest manner possible. That thing is not dead yet. I'm so surprised. But like, it's definitely one of the easier ways of earning it. Okay, he's gonna do his dive. I can like aim. Hello. There we go. I swear I suck at aiming today. How are you not dead? Just, you know, fall out of the sky already. I won't see AMRAMs. I'm 12-7 in 4 nations and I refuse to fly with PR anymore. Furball meta and knife fighting maps aren't fun. The highest I go is 11-3 for my phantoms. That's completely understandable. Like, seriously, like, there is just not a lot of fun left in like air for a lot of like nations because of the whole the way that like it all plays out. I hope like they can like find a different way of like handling it, but it requires a lot of alterations. Things like choosing to actually like acknowledge that EC would be fun, acknowledging that like players actually want EC. Like that would require Gaijin to be like both fun. Thank you, microstutters. At least you don't need to chase down Yak 38s and a Thunder Jet. Oof. Yeah, that's not a fun one. Oh, thank you. Okay, apparently I'm just not doing damage to the same way you do damage to like other ground targets. Admittedly, like it is just 50 cals, so I hate the opinion of Herd or people hate EC because big map. Like, people hate EC because like it's not full EC. Thanks, game. Still surprised I didn't lose my propeller there. Yes. There we go. 20 ground targets and various other stuff. That was a good game. I want EC without enemy markers and massive maps that aren't just flat like most air maps. Hell yeah. I want more ace combat maps. And there we go, we got it. Now I'll actually like play proper. Also, fuck off. Oh no. This is like the biggest problem that I'll have because I'm like playing China now. Search, I don't know, bomber. Shit. So 77. We need a lot of score, and if I actually manage to get it, I'll also like work around to get the last bit of score for the Churchill thing. But I think I'll be able to do this today. Like, it won't be the hardest thing. I'm almost done with China Air. They're ranked 6 and 7. It's just suffering to be warned. I mean, we have F5s. They're not the worst in the world because you get F5Es. Although it doesn't really matter what missile to even get. You get E9Ps. Okay, then it doesn't matter if you're flying VA or VE. They're fine. The F104A is pretty good. It's honestly like really overpowered at the BR it's at. Then you get like a kind of shit F16. At least you get like 2 AIM-7s. And we have the rest of it. J11, the JH7A, which honestly genuinely feels like a MiG-25, but better. What else do we have? A Q5L, which is totally not just a MiG-19. And then you have the MiG-21s, and then the fucking J8, which is a very unique aircraft, but honestly, it's just a bigger MiG-21. Might be different for me because I'm exclusively going for a H7A because I do not need another set of F5s or F16s. Understandable. But like, the way I would play through China, like, discounting all of this, would genuinely be probably enjoy the MiG-21 just a little bit. Like, the J8 is special. It's very unique and special. But if not, fly the J87 or fly the J8s. If you don't want to fly either of those, just, you know, go back and fly the F5. A7E has nice mobility, but only rear aspect missiles against nothing but hordes of F-16s and MiG-29s. Really? Do you not get anything else? Apparently not. Well, don't fly the J7. That thing is not going to be good. I mean, you don't have to fly every single vehicle, of course. I just need 2 more vehicles for J7, thank God. Understandable. Well, let's get back into the match. We have a lot more score to still earn. I should make a prediction. I genuinely should. $20K score using a P51C question mark. Submission period 30 minutes. Start prediction. Got it. There we go. Mira, I'm hungry. Then go eat some cake. I challenge my chat. Will I manage to do today's weekly challenge? In half an hour, I've earned 3,000 score, and I might be able to earn a little bit more. Mr. Clock AK Cigar, I think it's your name? Hello! Hi! Welcome to my stream! Also, of course, welcome to my chat. It's nice to see you. I hope everybody have a good time. This clock, cigar means clock in Polish. How are you? I'm pretty good, and now I'm a little bit surprised. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Yes, I got sidetracked. Also, you're from Poland. Hi! Welcome to my stream. I hope you have a good time. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just playing a video game. Is Chinese P-51 good or same as American? P-51C. Same as always. Honestly, every time you start talking about things above 9.0, I just lose focus completely because I don't understand, nor do I wish to understand missile combat and jets. Well, you see, the missile knows where it is. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. I'm sorry. Like, missiles, quite literally, they are just a thing. They exist. Oh my god. I'm not gonna read that out loud. It's a bit like high on my swear list. You sillies. This is honestly not really an issue to worry about until 10-3 onwards. Even then, you can pull a lot of missiles at those VRs. Yeah. As long as you're just like remotely turning, most missiles don't hit you until you're like 10-0. For BP. Also, Patzer, is this the point where I mentioned to you that there are actually missiles at like 8.7 and 8.3? Oh my, this thing can really climb. Like, this thing is just not giving a shit. Wow. The Hunter is a very good squadron vehicle. It gets MPs, flares, chaff, and the flight model of a Hunter at 9.7, which makes it very viable in up tiers. I actually don't think the Hawker Hunter is that good. Like, I understand that the Austrian Hawker Hunter is actually quite effective, and it's pretty good in game, but weird question. How do you pronounce? It's kind of just cheeky, funny, things. Email Bossman, thank you so much for your follow as well. I'm so happy my feed is working today. Woo! I'm talking about the Swiss Hunter. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I fucked up because I keep getting like Swiss and Austrian vehicles so mixed up. I'm so sorry. My brain is like this garbled mess of like various different knowledges, and like as long as I remotely like remember something, I'll get it right. Right? No, I just don't have credibility. Don't ever look at me as if I have credibility. I shouldn't be ever treated as if I have it either. BF-110 is just not happy, is he? Wow. Buddy, I'll be able to outperform you in a, like, dive any day. Can I do something? Hello? Thank you, Stutters. Thank you. I just love when my game stutters like that. Wow, these 50 cal seems like they're just not doing anything. Also, I'm well aware of the fact that my engine is out of oil. My game wouldn't lag like that though. Brain cells turned off, you say? Always. It's kind of like the default that my brain does. Oh. I have no tail control. I have no tail control. I have no tail control. An engine doesn't need oil, silly. Yeah, because like how else are British engines actually working? Two shreds, you say? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just playing game. I'm having fun. Famous last words. I don't have tail control. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know, Clock. I'm just being silly. Oil? Ah, freedom! Oh my god, the US and their like obsession with oil. Now we're even in Africa. I don't know why, but I feel like this one does slightly less damage, and I think it's just because I'm only firing 4 50 cals as opposed to 6. I feel like I'm not doing as much damage. I'm also I'm mostly used to flying the P-47 when it comes to US props. And the P47 has like double the 50 cals, so therefore I think that's why I'm like having a bit of an issue. It is quite literally a skill issue, of course. Simply a krill issue. I got nuked by that thing in a Spitfire today. Like it had a 30 mil. It probably just got a lucky hit on you. Don't worry about it. The P47 also has shit ton of ammo. That's inherently something US planes do. Like, you have a lot of ammo, even for these 50 cals. They're perfectly fine. Like, the US have a tendency of giving all their guns like 350 to 400 rounds per gun. And, that's kinda why, and therefore you can just hold down the trigger because you don't need to worry about it. The 50 cal actually fires so slowly as well that you'll just have enough like time for you to hold down the trigger without worrying. And like that's definitely something that I feel whenever I'm playing other nations that don't really follow the same doctrine. I'm looking at you, Germany. You just don't have like it's very much built around the idea that you use your machine gun to find the range and then you fire your cannons. The F4U with 20 mils has 1,200 ammo in 4 guns, 20 millimeters. That's shred on like 2 hit. Yeah, I know, right? US 20s and just inherently their idea of giving their pilots a lot of ammo because reasons it's just good. But that's like. It's also because the US never really decided to be like, hey, we'll use mixed armaments. We'll use like a couple of ranging machine guns and then heavy cannons to like give our pilot the option of like killing the target. Instead, it's like, okay, well, since we only have the same type of armament, we cannot like favor one weapon over the other, therefore just give it all ammo and let them aim. There's never too much ammo. America. Yeah, like, that's also kind of a truth. You don't really want your pilots to be out there and then run out of ammo. That's just kind of reality, though. This thing climbs really, really well. Like, I'm pretty sure I could just set it to 20 degrees and it would not give a shit. Also, American marksmanship was top-notch? No, not really. US pilots weren't inherently more accurate than other pilots. The difference was that the US put a lot more effort into training their pilots. German pilots, oh scheisse, I have 10 ammo left in my gun. I need to rearm. Kinda, yeah. But like, American pilots, haha, gun go brr. But like, the thing is that, and this can like be shown quite well from like the Pacific, where US carrier pilots, as soon as they had a good pilot, they would send them off to an academy to teach other pilots. Whereas like the Japanese, if they had a good pilot, well, better keep him in the cockpit because he needs to keep shooting down the American pilots. And like, that also kind of went for the Germans. So like a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, US pilots were like way better. But in reality, it was just like, US pilots weren't like really that good. It was just that they kept training them well. Which of course also makes them good, yes, of course, but like, there we go. German aces had much better marksmanship. Looking at the amount of aces, also a lot of German aces had 20 plus kills. Yeah, exactly. But the issue was that we would never send the ace back to school to train the other pilots to also become aces. Same with Japan. Same with the Soviets as well, actually. But then again, the Soviets never really tried to do anything. I don't know why I did that. USA, you got more of a kill and lived. You're not coming back to the front until we train 40 replacements for you. Yeah, exactly. It was actually kind of weird for a lot of US pilots because they're kind of like constantly feeling like, hey, can I just stay in the fight? Nope, you're going back to school to help all the others learn how to fly. And that suddenly meant that like by the end of the war, US pilots would just be fucking great because they kept just upgrading their training program over and over again. Soviet's whole air force almost got obliterated within one day. Yeah. And that's kind of like the thing, that the pilots weren't necessarily better, like US pilots weren't necessarily better, but because they kept training a lot of mediocre to like decent pilots, it felt better. Whereas like German pilots, they were fucking great. There was a lot of really, really good German pilots, but because those German pilots weren't responsible for training other German pilots, they then ended up running out of the good pilots. They also had like this other issue of like their materials being really, really shit, so their airframes kept killing their good pilots, but like that's something else. We don't talk about that right now. Like Marseille, yeah. Yeah, Marseille was like an amazing pilot, but he wasn't put in charge of training other pilots. If they had like taken him out of the front line and like told him to train other pilots when he was like at like 50 kills, he like the Germans would probably have had more like good pilots, but you know, he also like crippled aircraft, etc. Yeah, there were a lot of good German pilots until there weren't. Exactly. But like also then again, like German propaganda was never fully vetted, and like a lot of post-Germany, like post-war German stories have never been fully fact-checked, so I'm not 100% sure how much we can trust them, of course. Something NATO. But mostly once again, US pilots, they were continuously reinforced to be good, to be decent together, whereas like a lot of other nations would have the 1-star pilot and all the other in the squadron. Well, there weren't many good German pilots because, well, the point Mira keeps making, the best pilots did not train the mediocre ones at the end of a war. Yeah, exactly. And like, it's a really weird thing, and I don't really know how else I can like explain it. Just, you know, you should make the best in their field train the others to at least create a standard. You should have veterans train soldiers instead of having instead of just having instructors who never actually were like veterans. That's of course very difficult if we are then talking about like a military that's never actually been to war, which is actually something that we see right now with NATO, where like NATO hasn't really been challenged at all in the last 30 years, so therefore we're like all our doctrine doesn't really work anymore. But you know, that's something else. That's modern politics. We're not allowed to talk about that here. At the end of the war, Germany didn't have soldiers, but had children with equipment. Yeah, and I think we should find a different subject. It's the Fuchs. Yeah, it's Fox in the Box. It's the cutie. Hi, Box. Hi, Foxes. Hi. How are you doing, cutie? Plane, yes. 2 foxes? Yes, 2 foxes. Because foxes is indeed plural. Plen. Please. Surprisingly enough, I actually think I earned more score from the games where I like play stupid than the games where I play smart. Foxes are an animal that can be quite cute. Foxes do indeed exist. They scream. Just scream. You know, like, it's better to become a fox girl than a cat girl, because then you don't have to learn to purr, you just need to scream. Oh, something, I don't know. Foxes are loud. Yeah, they are. Foxes are really fucking loud. And Foxes also communicate quite loudly as well. Anna, Phoenix. Oh yes, Phoenix are adorable. I would still say, but like my favorite type of fox is still the silver fox. But like that's like other things. Me having like a personal favorite fox is very difficult. What does the fox say? It makes noises. Weirdly enough, that one song does actually go into quite a lot of detail about like all the different like noises that foxes actually produce, and there's a lot of them. Most of them are quite literally just screaming though. Fennecs are really, really loud, mostly because we have to communicate over a larger distance. How do I get behind this fucker wolf? A Fennec can scream at almost 120 decibels. That's very loud. I would prefer if my ears did not get subjected to that. Oh, P51 got shot. See if I can get him as fucker wolf though. P51 actually survived. I'm gonna finish it off then. He hurt, and hurt P51 so easy to shoot down. And he did. Fokker? Dutch company? I mean, Fokker Wolf is FW. So, you know, get the fucker. Yes, I know it doesn't actually work. Let's go for the Fokker Wolf. Okay. Yeah, I just keep feeling like I'm not really aiming with these guns well, and I'm continuously messing that up. Oh well, let's go again. Do you know how long most modern fighter jets can fly before they run out of fuel? That depends heavily. Quite a lot of jets can fly for upwards of like an hour to 2 hours, even without like external drop tanks. Stuff like Raptors of a Lightning, like 1 or 2 hours at least without external drop tanks. I mean, you have aerial refueling, of course, that also exists, but like such short time. Yeah, well, you gotta remember, but like these aircraft are flying at like 1,000 kilometers an hour for an hour. That's 1,000 kilometers. That's quite a flight range. Sure, I guess, yeah. Oh, well, 190s have very heavy armament and very heavy armor. Yeah, the armor doesn't really matter though. You don't want to head on them if you have a choice. Well, I didn't really care. Like, you gotta... Misspelling fuck a wolf can end horribly. Oh dear clock, why? I know that I don't need to, like, I shouldn't head on them, but I just don't care. If I was playing smart, I wouldn't even like have dived down after him. I would have stayed at altitude and like continued to be the highest altitude player ever. But I don't care because I'm flying with my head off because who the fuck cares about stats? But like the thing about jets is that like, yeah, they don't fly for that long, but they can cover a very, very large distance. And also most jets don't really loiter. I know that sounds really weird, but like loitering in jets is not really a thing. Which is one of the reasons why like there's a lot of issues with various other things. Also, that was the A8, the version that has 4 151s and 213s. Just ridiculous firepower. I don't care. Like, as I said, like, I wasn't trying to be smart. I was just playing around. It would be funny if, like, a very old plane wins from a new one just because it can fly in circles longer than the new jet. That's actually funny you mentioned that. There was actually, in something completely unrelated to, like, military, there is this character, this person, I forgot his fucking name, who used to be a civilian a civilian pilot, who was then contracted by the CIA to take pictures of like South America, like various different places in South America, spying for CIA. And then he kind of had a little bit of a lapse in judgment and ended up starting delivering drugs for like the cartels. And the DEA, when like the war on drugs started, would try to like prevent him from flying into the US. And one of the things that would happen was that because they used jets, because they wanted to like be fast and catch targets. Also, this Dornier is about to head on me. Rude. I will outperform in a dogfight though. A hit. Oh my god, the stutters. Why? Could I please? Game. Okay. I'm mostly joking. No, like, don't worry about it. Also, a lot of things just happened in my chat while I was, like, trying to, like, deal with that Dornier. Okay, what the? Can somebody please give me the context of what just happened in chat? Sorry. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, fine, we're gonna scroll in chat. Can't lock onto the plane if it has no radar or the engine is from World War I. Yeah, you can. That's just not how it works. You can easily lock onto it. That's a BV-155. They're not exactly fun to fly against, but hey, I'll try. I was joking. Don't worry about it. With the front of my fuselage being damaged, I'm kind of surprised that my engine didn't get knocked, but I guess I got lucky. He might be dead by the time I get there. Oh yeah, he is dead by the time I get there. And he J'd out. Thatch. Oh, I'm gonna dive down. Isn't the 155 supposed to be a high altitude turn fighter? No, it's just a high altitude, like, interceptor, essentially. Just a bomber interceptor. Really high altitude bomber interceptor. That's kind of all there is to it. A lot of people say it's a turn fighter because, like, oh my god, it can turn. Oh, therefore obviously it was built for turn fighting. But honestly, that's not really how, like, any, like, aircraft was built. It just happened to be able to turn. And, like, then they built a doctrine around it and so on. Or else they like, had a doctrine but required it to be able to, like, turn well, and therefore, you know, it was built to turn well. There we go, one P-47 down. Somebody was on me. I don't really care. If I cared, then I would, like, lose my really good opportunity to be on this fucking wolf. Oh, he got lucky there. Butters. There we go. Ow. I might not be doing too well. Maybe not. Very, very different from a 238. Well, the 238 is a completely different type of aircraft. Mild concussion. Mild. Hello, Screamer 5000. It's nice to see you. Concern. I would laugh if Gaijin ever addressed the MIM 104 Patriot. Sorry, added. They don't want to ever add the Patriot. Okay, let's quickly go through something. The #1 requirement for a surface-to-air missile system would be if it can be self-contained on one vehicle. If it can be self-contained on one vehicle without having a setup time of like half an hour, it's possible to add. If not, then it shouldn't be added to the game. And I kinda agree, because this is a vehicle combat simulator, not a simulator, not a like a full-on simulator. But like, one of the reasons why Gaijin took a lot of Big Rocket though, yeah, but you know, one of the reasons why Gaijin took a long time to even add the Type 81 was because this system, according to Gaijin, would require like 2 other support vehicles, one with a radar, one with like, you know, other stuff. But then a lot of people pointed out that because they could have added the IR guided missile specifically, it wouldn't matter. And that is indeed true. Because they added the IR guided missile, it wouldn't need the radar, and therefore they could add a higher BR vehicle. That's the requirement. It needs to be a self-contained vehicle. And if it's not a self-contained vehicle, then they can't add it. Kill all the enemies? Yeah. We are now on 5,488 points. Let's keep that up. I'll actually do it in time. Genuinely might actually do it in time. I'm curious how a large SAM would work against like a tank. Essentially think of it kind of like a bomb. Since you would, or a artillery shell. Probably horrible performance, to be honest. Yeah, probably. Essentially, let's take the VT-1 missile, which is already in the game. It has a warhead of like a certain amount of explosive mass. Just take that explosive mass and then like compare it to a shell or a bomb. If it has like, you know, 6 kilograms of explosive, then think of like a 155 shell, which also has 6 kilograms of explosive. So if you just hit the right place, yeah, you'll overpressure and kill it. If it has like 50 kilograms of explosive or 25, think of it more like a bomb. That's actually something that I think Gaijin is finally addressing with like how they're remodeling how heat functions. So yay. How about a Patriot SAM against the CM6614? Oh, that's fun. I don't remember what a CM6614 is. I do not remember at all. Like, I don't remember every single obscure designation. I might remember a lot of them, but not all of them. It's like that Italian car that has one with, I think, 25mm autocannon and one with a recoilless rifle. Ah, that thing. BV-155 has some freaking big wings. Well, yeah, you need a lot. Like, you really need big wings to go up in high altitude. Like, a lot of people don't fully realize that, but like, one of the reasons why bomber wings are so big isn't necessarily to carry a lot of stuff, but to actually like maintain lift at high altitude. Because like when you're sitting at like, you know, air pressure is significantly different between like 1,000 meters above sea level and like 10,000 meters above sea level. Katze. Welches Flugzeug? EF-109. Does anyone ever put subscriber only with Twitch streams? I feel like there would be no reason to ever do it. There is definitely a reason to do it. It's essentially to slow down the chat. So let's say that, and God forbid this, let's say I have 10,000 viewers. About a tenth of those viewers would be chatting, so that's about 1,000 viewers. Now, I could then funnel away 50% of that by turning on follower-only chat. So for now, there's only 500 people chatting, but that's still going too fast for me to really read the chat. I can then say, well, about 1/10 of my followers subscribe. Well, now then 1/10 of those 500 chatters is 50 chatters. And now the chat is down to 50 people. That's significantly easier to manage and therefore like a lot easier to read. Also, it's a lot easier to moderate. So that would be one potential advantage of doing that. Another thing that I could do to continue to manage the chat would be turning on slow mode. So therefore like those 50 people can only type a message once every 10 seconds. That would also slow down the chat even further, making it more manageable, but also making it so that like I can manage the chat and read it. And finally, there's a monetary incentive to doing it. If I want to encourage my chatters to, like, you know, give me money, I could say, well, subscriber only mode. If you want to chat to me, pay. So, you know, true, but then we have rewards for people to type something in there by spending points. Well, yeah, of course. That is, of course, another way of doing it. There could also be the point where, hey, my chat is still going too fast. Let's say there's still like 100 people. Slow mode is not slowing it down. Subscriber only mode is not slowing it down. Let's encourage them to like try to interact with me through another way. Every single time they give me like 100 bits, there will be a text-to-speech message, or I will only notice that. There is also some content creators. Also, I am fucking awful at aiming right now. I am just not really paying attention. Oh. I lost control. Oh no. I really shouldn't be like explaining things while playing. Oh, I'm not dead. I do not know. Whee! Oh, there we go. I died. Can we turn around and do something? Nope. That was an awful game for me because I was reading. So the EA Ubisoft style locking everything behind a transaction. I mean, you could call it that, or you could quite literally say that, like, hey, I like the only way for me to really like pay attention to my chat would be through V systems. It's like your aim went from Phoenix to early Sidewinder? Yeah, because I was talking and not paying attention to my flying. What a shame. Should I buy these vehicles? I feel like I should, so that I can like start researching for real. So hold on. Select crew later. What do we have here? I would need to purchase at least one more vehicle, I guess. My plane. Also, the Phoenix missile isn't really that like effective at aiming. Also, I just realized something. I should have researched these. Oops. Oh well. But like, the thing is, I struggle reading chat sometimes. I can't read chat when there's like more than like 2 messages every 10 seconds. I struggle with that. So like if chat is going that fast, I can still like slow down the chat by using these systems like slow mode, like follower only mode or subscriber only mode. Now I understand the subscriber only mode requires real life money, but it's also a way of saying, hey, I'm chatting with my chat service. And the only way for me to truly acknowledge that is only acknowledging those who pay me. And now, like, that's a really dick thing. I know there are Twitch streamers out there because, like, I've talked with some of them who they have 2 different chat windows. They have a chat window for the subscribers, and then they have a chat window for the masses. And they only really look at the subscriber chat because, like, once again, the chat is just going too fast. Because we can't read as fast as everybody can like type. And it sucks. Yeah, and like I don't want to do that because I think it's a dick move. But I also am willing to recognize from like the fact that I've started to stream and like I've had moments where my chat moved too fast. I can't read it. Mira, yes boss. I gotta go to the store and do some other things. Why didn't you do that earlier? Bye. Bye, boss. Silly. So yeah, that's why subscriber chat exists. It's just to manage chat. Now, like yeah, it's a monetary mode, but also it's just a way of slowing down chat. Of course, it's kind of a douchebag. Like, I still think it's a bit of a douchebag thing to, like, put on follower-only mode. But, like, I also understand why it's there. Like, if you're big enough to have, like, I don't know, like, 20,000 followers, or, like, let's say 100,000 followers, turning on follower-only mode on chat is perfectly fine. But, like, if you have, like, 50 followers having follower only mode chat, you're really full of yourself. You're just an asshole. Also, there is another way of doing, like, handling subscriber only mode. If your chat gets bot rated, or if your chat gets bot rated by, like, bots that don't follow you, then turn on follower only mode. There we go. You've already eliminated the having 50 followers on Twitch is pog. Hell yeah, it is. Having 50 followers IRL is scary. That is so true. But like, follower only mode could also just eliminate bot rates. Congratulations. All the bots spamming into your chat, follower only mode. There we go. No more like random bots. If they then follow you and they continue that, turn on subscriber only mode temporarily. There we go. Now like if somebody actually wants to like troll you by using a bot raid, then you know they have to pay you. Literally have to pay you to harass you. So like it's all about like various systems working in like functional ways. Now, of course, not everybody understands that, but it is still kind of just how it is. B-25 is gone. He's completely gone. Going for a Byron is not a good idea. Doesn't really matter, he just got murdered. Somebody else just crippled him. Go for a G5. That wouldn't be the worst, like, thing to go up for. Since I've continuously climbed. Almost got the AV or E-star. Yay! Funny meme tank, yeah. I'm gonna keep it. Like, first of all, I don't care enough to grind that much, like, ground score. But secondly, I want to keep it just for fun. I think it'll be really funny, and I also feel like I should play it on stream, so. BF-409 behind me. Well, I also have a Homara behind me. Hello there. Ah, he still got me. Damn it. I had not enough speed to be able to maneuver. Me neither. I wanted, because I don't expect it to be amazing. I expect it to die melee only tank. Yes, it is definitely going to be a melee only tank. You know what? Fuck climbing. Let's just be stupid for a little bit. I can't be bothered climbing anymore. You need to be at range of like 10 meters. You literally need to be up in someone's ass. Yeah. I don't think I would be able to aim it outside of 20 meters. Like, honestly. Maybe 30 if I'm lucky, but yeah, you need to go into melee range. Let's just be stupid. My philosophy for my entire life. Hell yeah. Intentional stupidity in like a control fashion is one of my favorite things ever, so. My god, it's a cute Mira? No. Mira no cute. Hi, Shima. It's cute and adorable. Mira no cute. Also, I look away for like 30 seconds. Wow. Hi, Shima. You're right. Mira no cute. Like, come on. No. Mira no cute. Mira has never been cute. Lies. Slander. I do not agree. At all. What is this? What is this lie? What is this slander? Just wait until you get 55,000 points. We'll see who's cute then. Mira no cute. Reality. Mira never been cute. Oh, there's Survivor. He's about to head on me, so... Shitty aim. Really shitty aim. Oh, my aim was shit. I'm such a bad player. I wasn't even paying attention. So bad. What was that aim on both of you? I know, right? I haven't played props in so long. Like, I haven't done, like, serious props for so long, but I've gotten so bad at aiming in it. Not to mention, this thing, inherently, I just suck at flying it. I don't know why. Typical Vibrant behavior, though. Yeah. Sorry, Shima. I'm sorry to, like, embarrass you for like, you being here in proxy. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so bad at this. This is just not my aircraft. Oh, 13. Give me a Spitfire. I'll hit on a Spitfire. He went off their friend. I just can't aim. I don't know why I can't aim. Game, please? Okay, we're done stuttering. Thank you. He must be dead. At this point. No point in wasting time on flying with him. Where's... Oh, he wasn't friendly. Not good. I don't think this is good. I can't shake this feeling that my airframe is not doing too well. Oh no. Also, why are you low altituding, you goddamn P-51? Because I'm done high altituding. I'm bored. The Sakinas is a 109, not a Spitfire. Whoops! Hold on. What's the Spitfire called again then? They just call it the Spitfire, never mind. I know they've like renamed everything and I just don't remember which one is what. Whoops. I don't play Israel. P-51 Cobra? I don't know. Like, okay, I want to point out, I don't care. Like, if I wanted to play this seriously, I wouldn't go low altitude. Yeah, you just Skyhawk? Yeah. Okay, Shima, seriously though. If I went to high altitude, I would have a boring time. I don't enjoy going high altitude. It's actually a lot more fun being low altitude. Well, you get into the action earlier, and considering the fact that I have, my current strategy is just to fly like a headless chicken, which is somehow working. I'm happy. I don't need to have long matches, I just want to have fun. Also, if I went to high altitude, then I would always be outperformed by somebody else in a higher altitude. And I can't be bothered with that. I'll fly like an idiot and use my one skill, which is somewhat channel my autism into flying like an idiot. Coronalis is a Phantom 2, yeah. A Kathir is a Mirage. I forgot what they called the F-35. It's called like Awesome or something like that. If you translate it to English. That's a Barak or F-16s. Yeah, and the, what is it, the Kumas is the, what was it? No, Kumas is not the F-15. Oh, Bass or something like that. Yeah, Bass is F-15, yeah. I just use custom localization to get rid of these nicknames. I don't want to bother with it. That's completely understandable. I don't care enough about what I'm shooting at anymore that like the name matters to me. Like if I was to care about the name, then I would like, or if I was to care about what I'm fighting, then like I just wouldn't play. Polish F-35 is called Hussar or something? Yeah. Doesn't really matter. I'm a designation nerd anyway. Oh yeah, me too. The issue is that it's not going to help me in the moment because like I'll see, oh no, I'm fighting a BF-109. Well, I was fighting the BF-109 anyways. So it doesn't really matter that I see the funny nickname or me actually like fighting a BF-109. Know every naming scheme and whatever. Nice. Ishima, has anybody ever told you that you're a nerd? And that makes you really, really cute? I'm very happy that you're my friend. Hello, Violate. Okay. Bear with my engine. Can I actually pull up in this SG6? And I can't aim because like I have absolutely zero airframe control. Be a little bit AOA. Just a little bit. I just can't. I can't turn the AOA. Not cute, nerd. That IL-8 got a like really, really lucky shot on my engine. Where tracers even got there? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, I have unlocked the thing! Look through later. Finish. Get me a... I don't really care. Oops. All of your nerds? Yes, Patser, indeed we are. What did you expect? Lucky shot of my engine. The IL-8 has 23 mil. Can't remember the last time I hit something with the IL-8 and lived. I have. I remember it a couple of times, but it doesn't really matter. I think the point of the whole name Hussars, so a squadron of 35s are called Hussars, and if you call it, if we take to account that planes have they're winged Hussars, so winged Hussars. I don't know. That would require me to actually know what's going on, and I don't, because I'll be honest, I'm so tired of learning right now. Also, well, this is why you sit back and wait like a little bit there. God, my English died there. Yeah, don't worry, my dyslexia stepped in and made it even worse. Well done! Awesome! Well done. Attack the D point. I'm sorry. Bravo! Never! Oh my god. Actual brain damage. I'm sorry, Shima. Shima, you cute. Like, really, really cute. Not cute? Yeah, you're cute. You're so cute. And I think it's extra cute that, like, you have your model to be, like, 3D animated and, like, the hands actually do something if you're, like, touching your head and so on. It's so cute. Shima and Mira are cute and adorable? Nah, just Shima. Attention to a designated grid zone. Attention to designated grid zone. Affirmative. Why am I reading? Oh my god. Yes. Why am I intentionally reading this as if like... Ooh. That guy did a thing. Oh my god, a vibrant. Kill that vibrant. We have 4 brain cells between all of us. Hey, speak for yourself. I actually have 3. 2 of them are fighting about what the last one is supposed to do. Oh. Rest in peace, Vibrant. Got a P-38 at low altitude. Okay, Shima, remember when you yelled at me for having a P-51 at low altitude? Press it home. Rank doesn't matter. Aim! I am trying to aim! I mentioned I haven't played props in, like, for real in so long, but I'm just kinda bad. The props I play is not exactly the P-51s. I actually really don't enjoy the P-51s. I think they're kind of boring. I'll too. I'm gonna mess with my P-51 friend here. I just stayed on me. I hit him? Aw. Patch. It's so cute. What do you mean cute? Oh, his username meant average kiddo. Well, he was kind of average. Sorry, that was very average of me. By saying something mean. I'm not sure if anybody gets this math joke. Okay, what can I grind? Well, I don't care about buffing. I don't really care about buffing. Don't care about Vs. Don't care about that. I think a TU4 would be funny. Don't care. I'm not planning on ever playing China, really. I'm just doing this because of a battle pass. Lighting is quite a quick plane when you get it up to high altitudes. You got it as soon as you set in math. Yay, Patzer got my joke. I'll never play a single match in any Chinese vehicle. I do not blame you whatsoever. The issue is that I have done like this really stupid thing about how I like handle my my battle pass, and I need to be level 80 before I can collect anything now. So I'm kind of forced to, if I want to like reach level 80 today, I'm kind of forced to play this thing because I've just been lazy. Oh god, it's Battle of Britain. Kind of roughly this. Just use a boat. I mean, I kind of wanted to use a boat. Actually, I would rather use a tank, but the issue is that I have too many war bonds, and I want to buy the I want to buy the the rank 3 premium vehicles with them, but I have to be level 80 to be able to do that. So that's why. I can't believe you would disrespect the Vulture Vanguard like that. I mean, I don't really know what the Vulture Vanguard is. Sorry, hold on. Do I need to do a Google? Because like I'm a little bit confused. Because like using Vulture makes my brain go Star Citizen. Using Vanguard also makes me go Star Citizen. Oh, it's a P66. Well, I don't care about it. I'll be honest with you, there is many things I don't really care about in this game, and the majority of the things I care about I already have. So just because I don't necessarily care about it doesn't mean that like there isn't like it's disrespect. It's just me not caring. Not saying that like, oh, you don't care about like BMW cars, therefore you're disrespecting them because you know they demand so much attention and so on. It's like, no, it's just I just don't care about the car. It exists, sure, but like I don't care about it. This is one of the reasons why I don't climb. One of the reasons why I just like go straight forward is because if I climb, then the game is already going on in front of me, and I don't really do anything. I can't believe you don't care about Central African hard rock. I have never even heard about that, so probably not. Also, look at the most disgusting part of this game. Rats. Not sorry. Does anyone ever use the internet radio function in War Thunder? I have tried to get it to work many a times. The thing is that it can't. It refuses to. I really wanted it to work, but it just doesn't, so I don't know. Like, I would have loved to just listen to radio, because while a lot of people are like, oh my god, I'll just play my own music, I can't be bothered. I don't really listen to a lot of music when I play games. I usually just listen to the OST. Also, hey, look, I climbed. Where's the rest of the team? Oh, they're all in the ground. There's one player up here, and I'm about to do a head-on with him because, like, that's the only option I really have. Go in. We have an option. You got it to work? Congratulations. It doesn't always work, and it like requires you to like know like some things with like specific radio stations, and like the radio stations I want to listen to don't necessarily support it. I only really listen to like 2 radio stations anyways, and I barely listen to one of them. T-3485 versus helicopter? That's a thing. I only really play music when I'm on stream, which is like 24/7. Yeah, Shima, I'm actually surprised you're not live right now instead of, you know, hanging out on my stream for some reason. Oh no, I'm chasing a BF-109. Yay. This is why I don't care about being high altitude. I feel validated in that like all the fun doesn't happen at high altitude. Oh no, my water's overheating. Google archive. Well, I didn't mean go space climb. Well, I didn't exactly plan on it either, but like, you know, nobody's here. You know, like there's nothing left in this game. I had one pass on this VF-109 and I shot like about a meter to the left of his wing. To sit at like 2 to 3k and sit above 90% of the people. Yeah, but you see, the thing is that like the majority of the time that doesn't even work for me. also need to not black out, please. Okay. I don't know what his plan really was. Well, he died. Also, game, could you, like, chill? All these fucking stutters. Like, yeah, I could sit up here now that, like, everybody else is on the ground, but, like, I would rather just get stuck in. I guess I'm just, like, I'm more in favor of, like, dogfighting, so... Excellent display of defensive flying on his part. He managed to deny you the ability to shoot him. Yes, indeed. Although, admittedly, it didn't help that my game was stuttering again. I really should, like, get around to fixing that. Oh no, what can I actually do in this match now? I've wasted so much time. This is kind of why, like, if I need to earn score within, like, a time frame, doing this where, like, the match will take forever because, like, nobody can find each other is not the way to do it. So we only have medium tanks left there. Destroyer, I can't do anything to destroyer. Mediums. Medium tanks. Destroyers, medium tanks. I can't do anything to that. Their airfield is right there, so if I fly over that, I'll get murdered. So, yeah, I guess I can just sit here and do nothing. I don't have any bombs, because I didn't bring any. And, yeah. B-51. Two B-51s, that's not good. At least I have, like, some energy over them, so if I don't need to worry too much about them shooting at me. Situations, you slow yourself down. What up, the sun? That's good. I just can't aim this thing. Careful now, I have at least one, if not two P-51s on me. Well, by doing a little bit of dodging, I can survive one of them. And I can also miss the other one because AOA and what is nose authority. Finally, we got one. I'm above him. I'm slow, but so is he, and he will never be able to get anything. And GG! Woo! I don't boots. Nah, it should be the grind is up. Well, I've already did the grind. I'm just messing around, I guess. Mira! Wachima! When Mira aims, I know, right? What is that Thunderbolt doing? I have no idea. I think, like, most of our players, like, went back out from, like, the airfield. Oh no, trust me, it gets worse. I don't care. We're not worrying here. If I was to actually worry, then, you know, would do things. I own every Russian, American, and German tank. Good for you! I hope you enjoy them. I have reached the halfway point. Yoy! Thought you were right in front of his nose for like 3 whole seconds. I kinda was, but also I kinda wasn't. AOAs are weird. I'm also 5 planes from all Russian and 6 away from all German and 10 away from all American. The grind gets much, much worse. Nah, it doesn't. It's kind of the same all the time. If anything, the grind always gets easier. I know that sounds weird, but like the grind always gets easier because like Gaijin will continuously make things easier to acquire. It might not feel like it if you're constantly sitting at like just away from the end, but like in reality, going from like what is reserved to what is now like rank 4 or like rank 5 is infinitely easier than it was 10 years ago. Okay, Shima, we will now sit at 2 kilometers altitude and do something dumb. I mean, like, the grind doesn't really get worse ever. The grind only gets worse if you're willing to consider it to be worse. And that's like one of the things I keep like trying to advertise, but like if you have clap 2 people, okay, I will clap 2. I'm not sorry. Why did I type it into a chat? That's just an emote, Mira. Oh, I don't see emotes, I'm sorry. I don't have all the Twitch extensions, so I can't see all the funny emotes. You know what? The rest of the team is smoking, might as well do it. Me and my fancy smoke. Alt F4 when you play ground realistic battles gives you 200 spawn points. Like 2,000 spawn points. That's kind of cool. Oop. It's really cool if it wasn't because I know what Alt F4 does. Where is the enemy? You never know. I had a, like, somewhat functional pilot as well, so I could spot my own targets. You know what? Sorry, you know that it gives you 2,000 spawn points? No, I know that, like, all the 4, how it works for Windows. It closes whatever active process you're running. Oh, did I ruin the joke? I'm sorry. To see what that is. I think it's bomber. Yeah, that's a bomber. I don't mind it. That's a twin engine ale. P61. P61. Hey! I called it out. Also, thank you, Game for Stutters. I really love that. As their entire team. Or at least there's 2 of them. I think I see one more there. Yeah. Black Widow, yeah! Woo! Such a shame I can't get them. 47. P51. Corsair. Imagine not being able to spot anything because you have no like, crew levels. That's me right now. Let's get an altitude advantage from the P51, who is going down. And then let's turn in. Come on, all the way in. That's a normal P51, isn't it? The one with the 20s? No. It's a different color. That's a different P51 that I can shoot. Or not. I can't aim anymore. I used to be able to aim. I definitely used to be able to aim. And then, like, the world happened or something. I don't know. Email P51. I'm somewhat careful about the angle I'm going at him. I might catch up to him again. Wow. The one you set on fire is the cannons thing. Yeah, I know. I believe the other one is D5. No, they were both the ones with the cannons. So what the fuck did he do? He flew into the ground. He was upside down, and instead of like doing the right thing when you're upside down and you have to turn around again, which is, you know, level around, he decided to do a inverted loop and just flew straight into the ground after I like only hit him once, and therefore that was enough. I thought I saw invasion stripes. No, they were both the yellow stripes. Also, this is like the BR for the normal P51 with the 20mm cannons. So I'm just flying stupid. 1,000 score. Woo! Like a tenth of what I miss. Sorry, what I'm missing at this point. So, yoy. P5 is only 4.0. It's 0.3 above the canvas thing. Yeah, but like still. Missing 250 points from getting the star. Well, you'll get there. I believe in you. I'm missing like 15,000 points to like get today's or like this mark of distinction done for the Churchill. You got Gaijin? Nah. Play another game. Don't worry about it. You'll get it done. It's not exactly Gaijin's fault, so. Alright, I gotta go play with a friend. Bye. Bye, Clock. Thank you so much for coming, though. I really appreciate that. Come on. Come on, slow down. Slow down. What I like about this game is that it has tanks and planes and ships and you get to shoot at them. That is such a simple way of looking at this game. You are indeed right. This game does indeed have tanks, ships, and planes. It also has helicopters and drones. And you can also shoot at those. Okay, let's get into the air. Let's see if we can actually find something, because like, I'm pretty sure that contrail up there is the enemy player. Let's see if we can find some ground targets to shoot. I'd be more likely to shoot at drones if they had a radar signature. You can actually lock onto drones using IRST, so use that information as you wish. It even counts towards your score shooting shooting with scout drones. Just so you know. Is there anything for me to actually go for, or should I fly up towards that B-17? I'm gonna go for the B-17. I don't need to worry. Southern York doesn't get IRST, and IRST doesn't trigger proxy fuses. IRST wouldn't trigger proxy fuses because proxy fuses triggers on proxy. Technically, they should trigger on upon like going close to the scout drones, but for some reason, Gaijin hasn't modeled that. And to be honest, there's only like three vehicles for proxy fuses in the game. and like that really shoots scout drones and like yeah. So far, I've hit a scout drone once with 40mm HE and it survived somehow. I've shot down quite a few, mostly using 35mm high explosive and mostly using like machine guns. But I've actually started shooting a lot of them down using missiles because I'm like messing around with the RPS 70 system that Sweden has. And that works really well, but that's also laser guidance, so therefore it doesn't really matter. And yeah. Is it just me or is that P-17 actually going down in altitude? Nothing but medium tanks, and I can't pen medium tanks. So, Sag. And that guy's going down in altitude, he's going to land. Well, that's different. I'm gonna go down to the ground then. If I can find like some way to murder pixel the few tanks that are like actually there. Actually, no, like when we reach below 5 minutes, there's gonna be some vehicles that spawn, and I can shoot at those. I remember things. There's 3 medium tanks over here. Wow. Oh. Gate out. How interesting. T-34s. I would never pen them. Oh! Speaking of stars... I got the P66. Do we care about it? Nope. P40. Hell yeah. Now that's something I do care about. I really like the P40. Like, it's a really, really nice plane. Although, not gonna matter that much. I should go for a Mosquito and P38. They would be vehicles I really want. But that's for future Mira to deal with. I'm missing like 9,000 score, and then I'll finally be done with the BattlePass this season. Yay! I put in far too much effort on the BattlePass this time. I could have like waited a lot longer. I don't really see myself going beyond rank 6. China gets an A29 at 2-0, the Swedish jet. Listen, the designation of A for attacker and the like number isn't exactly uncommon. It's not like Sweden invented that concept either. You silly. Russia gets the Su-57 and T-80 at 2-3. Yeah. Also, don't be too confused when the US has both the T-29 and the T-34 and the T-14. Oh, the silence, the crickets. I wish the US had the T95. I mean, the US does have the T95. No, not the 105mm gun motor carriage in T95. The T95 medium tank with delicious cord armor and fully stabilized 90mm firing APFSDS. Oh, so the T95. Got it. LA7 is gonna get that BTD. Hello? I'm shooting down. It's not that hard. Just hit your target. Lol. There we go. SM91. Haven't seen those in a while. And of course he's going to be going for me. I think we can do a clean break. I swear I just can't aim. Oh, he got... Aw, that's so annoying. I did so much damage to him. I'm never gonna get that SPTC even if I turn around, so I'm just gonna ignore him. Like T95E1, except good. Yeah. Isn't that also called the T110? SB2C can actually outrun you? Yeah, it's a dive bomber. Actually pretty good, I really like that thing. Although it won't really be able to outrun me in a straight line, but it will outrun me in a dive. He's still shooting. Okay. Hey, I got a kill assist. That's score. We like score. Burn, not run. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hey, I have to glance over and read a chat while playing a video game. I'd like to see you guys read, like, you know, letters while also playing game. It's not exactly super easy. It's a rarely acquired skill, and I don't have that skill. So, therefore, I'm just kind of along for a ride, and I keep misreading things. Because... Careful about the P47. He shot me. How rude. Couldn't get on the P61. Sorry, P63. Oh, no AOA. Because apparently I'm missing an elevator. Sort of, but also not really. Never mind, I got killed. I got set on fire after being hit by US 50 cals. Like usual. I don't blame you, I know this is hard. Yeah. But hey, I'm trying. That's like the most important part, right? Let's go again. Razorback! I don't know what Razorback... Hold on, did I just... No, I didn't. Probably not. Yeah, I just got like 750... Sorry, 7,500 Silver Lions. I thought I got 25k, but I didn't, so... It doesn't really matter, I don't need Silver Lions. Silver Lions is for people who actually need money. The D22RE is a Razorback. Fuck if I know. I call it P47 no matter what, so... Wait, there's money? Yeah, there's this thing called Silver Lions right here. It's apparently really useful. I just don't use it. Battle Pass currently has a mission requiring you to earn 20k score using a BP vehicle. It'll give you 3 levels. Oh my god, this brings a whole new depth to the game that I previously thought was purely about making things go boom. Now there's a whole economy, yeah! Hello, Heyoka. Hi, it's nice to see you. And you, how's War Thunder going? War Thunder is going great. I am like a little bit over halfway to like being done with my like mission thing. You know, the whole battle pass requires me to get X amount of score this week. And I think I'm at like roughly 12k out of the 20k I need. You mentioned the T95 E1 earlier. I think it's pretty funny how the size of a T95 E1 work. I don't fully know what you're referring to specifically here. Are we talking about like side armor? Are we talking about like side skirts, the tracks, all that stuff? It's too much stuff to know. There's so much context and like so much like specific reference and like what you just said there, but I have no idea what you're referring to. And nice. Flying Mustangs, eh? Nice. Yes. This is actually the temporary what's it called? Temporary like free fly thing you get. There we go. I actually aimed for once. Who would have thunk? Mira aiming today, but that's just like, wow. XP50 and low BR? Low altitude? What the hell? Was I being shot at by friendly? Yeah, it was. Wow. There we go. 2 kills. Not a bad start to a match. At all, honestly. Oh my god, a B26. Even better. What was that XP50 doing? He was probably a new player. I'll have a look at it after I've like shot down this B26. At least after I've had a shot at shooting down this B26. I'll probably fuck it up because I've been really bad at aiming today. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Wow. Wow. Okay, what was this, what was this guy called? The XP50. Because, like, I mostly only see, like, new XP50 players do that. German bias. Okay, never mind. He's probably not new. Let's see. Player card. He is sorta new. I could type in XP 50. He has played a total of 16 games. He has lost a lot of them. He's gotten a couple of air targets destroyed. He's died in every one of them. Probably should know better. He probably should, but based on the fact that he has a lot of things with low win ratios, not sure. Could also be that, like, if we play this, does he get a lot of kills? Not really. He's probably not that good of a player. So I don't think he should know better. I think he's still learning and he doesn't know any better. Oh, I got crew locked. That's a shame. That's a big shame. Okay, Patser, you've been chatting about like the T95E1 having like weird armor. Let's have a quick look at it. Because like I'm currently crew locked. Okay, so here we have a T95E1, a attempt at making a different tank. It has armor, in like a certain sense, it does. It's not the heaviest armor in the world. It has like a decent armor profile for like being hull down at distance. It's a very light tank. It like light in quotation marks. It still weighs like 40 tons. It has a really nice like upper hull places, which is actually really good. On the right side, the T95 is immune to 5mm rounds. What do you mean? Oh, so you were talking about like how you think the hull armor is really weird on the side. It's because of the doctrine of like always point the front of your vehicle towards the enemy. You don't really need armor back here, but you need a lot of armor here. So, stuff. Also, the hull is cast in like a really interesting sense. Therefore, like it rounds down, and that's why it's like thicker in the front versus like towards the rear. So it's actually really good. It's also kind of funny that it says rolled homogeneous armor, even though it's cast armor. Like here it's cast, but this is rolled, and that's just kind of incorrect. Other than that, like the tank in and of itself is actually a really good idea. Look at the back of the. Look at the back. Rifle cal MGs can destroy the engine. So what? It won't. Like in reality, it probably wouldn't. Once again, this is like where Gaijin's bullshit of like only modeling, you know, minor parts instead of like all of what's going on in here. Because like I guarantee you here to like where the engine is and the transmission wouldn't be like empty space. There will be stuff in between. And it's just once again Gaijin's bullshit. Something I actually kind of want to bring up is a lot of people say that like the commander turret up here is really useless. In real life, this turret is fucking amazing. Commander being able to sit independently and point and shoot at something and then have the gunner like identified based on that, really fucking good idea. Of course, it was later on replaced with like better things, but it was like it was a really good idea. Are we allowed to fly again? We are allowed to fly again. So let's go. Ah, my fingers. Okay, let's spawn in. We are in Russia. Which means that it's going to be cold, and which means my engine isn't going to overheat as quickly. I must say something without qualifiers. So a armchair general response. I'm probably talking about it in game. If I was talking about IRL performance, I would usually just state that up front. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to like more detailed interiors and vehicles. And there we go. I was kind of looking forward to that match before, but it kind of got ruined by somebody who like. I will admit, I got a little bit overeager, but like also, he definitely like flew down into me. So, Sag. Like, he was already careless. He basically just shot at me earlier as well. Yellow. Hi, Nova! Oh yeah, that was definitely on him. Yeah. Oh, well, like, it was also partially on me. I was being far too aggressive. I kind of wanted to, like, see if I could secure the kill without just letting the fire burn after he was severely damaged. But, like, he was just being way too reckless with his fire as well, compared to, like, the fact that he almost shot at me when I, like, murdered the XP50. So. Oh well, that's in the past. No reason to get angry about it. I'm kind of happy that, like, at least he didn't get tagged with, like, team kill. So that, like, he doesn't get punished for it too much because, like, I don't care. I'm not angry. I got 3 kills that game, so that was pretty good. I have some bombers. There's an XP50 that actually is doing his thing. There's a bomber there that I want to intercept. If I can shoot it down with that bomber, I'll be happy. He is. E34. And AOA, thanks. I fucked it up so badly. I'm so bad at using this thing. I swear these 50 cals don't fly the way I'm used to. Oh no, they're fine. I'm just bad at aiming. I'm just bad at this game today. I swear I do better in other planes. I just don't know what's wrong with me with this one. P51 is not in a good spot, but I'm kind of considering just jumping down on these guys, seeing if I can get some low altitude fighting done, because that's kind of where I'm the best in this game. Other than the fact that like my AOA is awful and apparently my aim is just off. There's something I need to check, because I swear there is some velocity issues here that I'm not noticing. Although, like, the tail is definitely not giving me the same level of AOA that I kind of want. So there is something that's messing with me. Like, the tail doesn't move as predictably as I can get this pallet. Oh, I did. So, if people don't know, you can actually shoot, like, darkened targets like that are already dead and get an assist. And I'm just abusing game mechanics. If you like low altitude, you may enjoy playing the Yak 3 and the P-39N. The Yak 3 is actually not low altitude, it's an high altitude plane. I don't really enjoy the P-39 when I tried it. Honestly though, I just play anything. I don't really care. If anything, I actually enjoy turn fighters the most because it's just so turn off brain and just shoot people. Here we go for this BF-110. Points! Finally getting some, which is good. A little bit like lazy getting stuck into fights recently. Those pillboxes. Okay, I guess we're shooting some light pillboxes. Okay, apparently just didn't care. Yeah, I swear there's something to these guns because like that's usually not an issue. There's definitely something to these. What are these? M2s and I'm used to M3s or something? There we go. Like a lot more than it should. I can fix that on this one. I could, and my game almost like lagged out to the point where I like crashed into it. Thank you. Actually gets top speed at 4,100 meter with a maximum altitude of whatever. P-38 Lightning at the same VR achieves max speed just below 8,000 meters with a maximum altitude of... Listen, that is theory and that does not make it good for gameplay purposes. And also you're very much comparing a bomber interceptor to a, like, to just a fighter. P-38 Lightning is supposed to do that the way, like, at that altitude because it's an interceptor. And, like, I will still hold on to the Yak 3 was built as a high altitude fighter. Because we gotta remember that, like, high altitude in War Thunder versus high altitude in real life is very, very different. 30 kilometers is high altitude in real life, for like World War II. It's not the BF-109 engine with hell of a T-95. Congratulations. I hope that he, like, crashed and got killed. And all the good things. He did. Good. Happy. Very happy. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab a snack. That's fine, Hyoka. You do your thing. I'm gonna land without landing gear. Not be bothered. Yak 3 might have been a high altitude fighter IRL, but for Warfinder it performs poorly at high altitude and good at low altitude. Yeah, but like, once again, gameplay versus reality. I know it to be like a high altitude in real life. The engine was tuned very specifically for high altitude. It wasn't tuned for low altitude. Once again, it's kind of like the whole Russian aircraft works good in theory and on paper and in video games. In reality, they don't work at all. And then, like, it's just... I'm not going to argue that, like, people look at, oh, look at how it is in game. And then, like, they go, you're wrong. But I'm arguing what I know about in real life. I'm not going to care about its performance in video games because video games will never be inherently true to its real life performance. He is doing a very low speed landing. Ah! Mm. Hi, noob! Hello! Hi! Welcome! Holy hell! Nyom! Hi! Welcome to my stream! And welcome to your 15 viewers! Thank you so much! Oh my god, now I'm flustered. Ah. I don't know what to say. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're such a good bean. So, what have you been doing? I hope you had a good time. God, help. I don't know what to do. Oh dear. I was doing Dead Island's Riptide. I have no idea what Riptide is, but I know what Dead Island is. It's that game that's like, it has kind of shitty combat mechanics. No, it's not that shitty, but like Dead Island's combat is like this kind of weird first-person shooter melee combat game where you whack at zombies with like crafted weapons and sometimes just, you know, random weapons. Kind of cool. It's kind of sometimes it's a thing. Ooh. Heavy tanks. I can't do anything to the heavy tanks. Yes, the combat is very weird. I agree. Yoy. Luckily, our team is winning. Luckily. Let's see if I can like do some top-down strafing. How's your stream been? My stream has been kind of wonderful. I have just been flying this P-51 all day, doing fuck all. Do nothing to that. Should have brought some bombs. Oh well. Just these 3 heavy tanks as well. They'll just die, we'll win. But till then, our team is just gonna chase a P-51 around. It's not worth it. How many pattern tanks are in game? M60, 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 and the M60. It's many. Then we have the 4 M48. So like 3 M46s. And then we have the 2 M47s. Let me go count for you. No, but like there's a lot, and you like if you know exactly which one is what, and then you also know that like there's all the M60s in Israel, for instance. I would say there's roughly like 15 to 17, based on like a very vague guess. M60 actually isn't a pattern. Kinda is, kinda isn't. kind of a joke. Yeah, exactly. The M60 is technically a patent, and it also technically isn't. It's weird. Because, like, it is called the M60 patent. We could, of course, also, like, refer to, like, the M60 machine gun. Kind of outfit? No. Nah. Sure. No, like, give me a second. Let me do the switch. No. Here in a second, it'll load. Because, like, this program is very, very low functionality. There we go! Yay! Dress. Put. I will put on my dress. Yay, that was a good match. P40, yoink. Don't want to get with P43. Not really. Let's get P29. So, we have all the vehicles. We have the M46, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have more over here. Where? 9. 10. I have the McGaughy here somewhere. We have 10 just to be US tree alone. There's the M46, MV, M46 Tiger, M47 in 3 trees, M47 105, Americas, M48. No, like we just counted 10 patents in the US tree. Germany has like one more, that's 11. Technically the M47, if you had it before they removed it, then so we are 12, 13, 14. Do we have anything in the premiums? No. Russians don't have any. Britain don't have any. Does Japan get any? I don't remember. I don't think they do. No, they don't. We're still at 14. China, do they get any? They do. So that's 15. 16. What else? Excluding M60s, that's what I counted. Yeah, well, M60s are still patents. They are. The M48? Where? Where? Oh, nope. Where? Oh, there. Yeah, so that's 17. 17 patents. Then we have China. Then we have Italy. I don't remember if Italy actually gets any, but like we're quickly gonna go through it. We have one here, so that's 18. Apparently we got an M60. Where do we have it? We have the M47. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's premium. That's why. Officially the M60 isn't a patent. Then why the fuck is it called an M60 patent? Fight me. France is France doesn't get one, right? Like they just bought Pershings. It isn't? Well, we can fight this one. No, Sweden doesn't get one. And then we have all the Magach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 Magach in this game. And they're all patents. So apparently there was a lot more. Now people could fight me on this one, but like the M60 is still a patent. I'm not playing US, I'm playing China. And I'm still missing 5,000 score. So it's not an M60 patent, it's just an M60 tank. Okay, we can go over this later. I'm not fighting this one. Like the M60 is still a patent. I mean, like by all means, I would actually kind of argue that the like all the patents are technically also Pershings, but you know. Like it doesn't really matter, honestly. I don't think you want to argue with an American about American tank designations. Yes, I will. Technically, the T-Series heavy tanks for America kind of being Pershings, because aren't the hulls just expanded Pershing hulls? No, because they aren't. They weren't ever adapted into service, which is why they have the T and not the M designation. T is prototype for tank. Whereas M is the actual military designation. Just like the Japanese tanks, they are called CTZ and WZ. WZ is actually factory designation, whereas CTZ is army designation. Fair enough. Yeah. Not sure if I'm gonna catch this Wyvern, but it would be kind of funny to go after him. Oh my god, there's a femboy player in my game. Better go off and team kill him. Wait, somebody in my team. Fuck. Which kind of makes the M6 special because it received the M designation but didn't actually go anywhere. Yep. It definitely makes the M6 special because it did get the designation without going anywhere. And that's actually the really funny part about the M6, that it's because of its name, it like the M6A1, yeah, the M6, the heavy tank, the giant lunchbox as I call them. There's also the M6E4, sorry, A4E something. That thing is also very unique because it received an M designation without ever being deployed. The heavy tank M6A2E1. Yes, that thing. And while the tanks that gained the loving name Baby Head or Alien Head, because the turret was just so big. Hey boss, I just murdered one of your clan members. On today's menu, pizza. Yoy. What do you mean no? Not my fault. They were being so cute, I had to kill them. Because femboys. Also, Spitfire is murdered. I'm never gonna catch a Hellcat. Shoot some ground artillery. American heavy tanks have very thick turrets. Oh yeah, they all are very special. Let's nuke Madagascar. No! We are not nuking Madagascar. Also, I kind of just realized that, like, it's very common for Paris to get nuked in media, and I don't fully understand why. Like, I understand the whole, like, nuke France as a joke thing, but, like, Paris gets nuked quite a lot in media. I find that kind of funny. Okay. Took out the engine. Thank you. Can we get the microstoters out of this game, please? I can earn a little bit more score by going for artillery. Oh boy, I love seeing it. Nothing. Because everybody hates the French? Well, I mean, I don't hate the French. I just feel very displeased with them very often. Considering how many nukes France tested, it's only fair. Wow. Yeah, France is like the only country that like kept testing nukes even after like the US and the Russians stopped testing them. Oof. Oh my god, boss, you wrote such a long message. So, when I was visiting my grandma in March, on the way home, my mom got caught by a speeding trap, and the speeding ticket got delivered today. I'm very tempted to get a picture frame and put it up on the wall for my parents to get home. Whoops. My brain, it flashbang grenade me. France is the only country to have ever tested any nukes, trust me. Yeah, sure. My sources, I made it the fuck up. We're so close. I'm almost done. Almost. Doesn't matter who tested what, the French deserve it either way. Wow. Like, I think there's only one piece of media where, like, I've seen, like, France not get nuked when, like, it was, like, nuking. Other than, like, of course, the two main ones, Russia and, like, the US. And there, it was also not real, because, like, it was, like, what's called Mission Impossible, where they, like, made fake news broadcasts showing that, like, Rome, like, the Vatican, Mecca, and, like, somewhere else got nuked. And Modern Warfare 3 was so good because Paris got blown up. What about, what's it called? What about Battlefield 3, where Paris also got nuked? Like, both Modern Warfare 3 and, like, Battlefield 3 nuked Paris. So, like, that's a thing. Any game in which Paris gets nuked, get an automatic pass. Lol. It was a chemical bomb. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. Modern Warfare 3 terror bombed all of Europe. Like, chemically terror bombed. It's been a long time since I actually played the single player in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Or 2, for that sake. Or 1. Sorry, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Because it's not called Modern Warfare 2. Or Modern Warfare 1. Naming designations are funny. Firebombs were really scary in World War II. Listen, any terror bombing is scary. My mind is a weird mind trap. Listen, my mind is also a weird trap. It keeps, like, attaching itself to weird things and then, like, garbling up everything else. Let's play with our brain off and do something stupid, like head-onning a bomber. And just seeing whatever happens from there. Oh, now I realize what's wrong. It's the yaw control that's messing with the AOA. Oh, that's why I can't aim all the time. Partially that, and also my lead is awful. This is also a map I want in top BR. Oh, I would love to see China, like, these maps in top BR. It would be so good. Like, I understand this map is not big enough for, like, normal top BR, but they could just expand it, for fuck's sake. Like, things like this would be great for top BR. But no, we can't have this. All the good maps unlocked in low tier? Yeah, or in arcade. I wouldn't say it's big enough. I have played this with jets, like, a couple of times. It's not big enough. I actually kind of say that it's barely big enough for props. Get shot down by a cat. I'm not gonna win this fight. Hellcats are not that good. Play like an idiot, he will win it. Let somebody else third party him. Oh, about to fly into a mountain. Oops. I'm so bad at this game. Whee! Bonk. Doesn't matter. There are smaller maps in top BR. Yeah, and I also don't think that they should be that small. So, I don't see how that fixes it. Like, I still think that Bourbon Island, if I like quickly go over, it's called something else, isn't it? There we go. Bourbon Island, there we go. This map should be in top BR. And I also think this map would be really fun to have in realistic. But I understand why this is like an arcade map, but this should be in top BR. But it just isn't. That's not a valid reason to not add good maps. I think it kind of is. I also think that it's like a poor reason to not add good maps. So, you know. Also, I'm still gonna argue, but like, if the M60 isn't if the M60 isn't a pattern, then how come it doesn't have a name? Like, how come it doesn't have like a special name, like you know, the 47 or the 48? Why is it not just the pattern 4? Like, all US tanks have a name, but the M60 very specifically doesn't. How come? Because like the M551, which is Sheridan. Hell, even this thing. Oh, I forgot to add this one, so we have even more. Fuck the M60. Yep. Does the M2 have a name? What, the Browning M2 50 caliber machine gun? Dog shit mobility. True. But like, vehicles have names in the US Army. That's just it. And that's like, unless the M60 got a different name, it's still a pattern. The M60 doesn't deserve a name? It does. It's just pattern, like usual. Also, I find it hilarious that like Israel quite literally just have a tree that starts with the Super Sherman, and then goes the same vehicle over and over and over and over and over, 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 and over again. It's the same tank, just slightly modified. Although I would say this is probably the best one, in my opinion, when it comes to looks, because at least it somewhat just takes all the lessons from Merkava and just continues using it. But Israel is only US until 9.3. Kinda, yeah. I mean, like, we do have the Centurions, but like, other than that, yeah. It doesn't have a name, not because it doesn't deserve one, but because it's good enough without one. So you mean to imply that the, like, the Sherman needed the name Sherman to be good. It's a 105mm gun tank M60. Yeah, but you say that, but like, even the fucking M10 ended up getting a nickname. I forgot what, like, exactly what it was, but I think, like, this one was called the Wolverine. Like, they don't show it, but like, it does have a name. Hell, even the M109 has the name Paladin. M56 has the name Scorpion. M50 had a name, I forgot what it was, didn't show it in the game, so I don't remember. Like, they have names. I don't need to go to Sweden, I need to go to China. So. Doesn't the M2 medium tank have a name? I don't remember. To be honest with you, like, this section of, like, US military history is, like, beyond me. I know the M3 is called Steward. M50 Santos? Yeah, I'm sure the M2 also had a name. I forgot what, but like, hell, the M3 was called the Lee, and for the Brits it was called the Grant, just to fuck with the US. Paladin only applies to the A6? Yeah, that's true, my bad. Like, almost every single US vehicle has a name, and all their main battle tanks have had one. Wolverine was only applied after war, so what? It's still the vehicle's name. Hell, can I remind you that popular internet historian and totally not complete mad lad marketed for the M113 to be named the Gavitt. Said mad lad is called Mike Sparks. And hell, he even believes it can fly. Don't bother, she's too stubborn to accept the truth. No, I don't agree that like the M60 just was not a pattern. Just 4K more score until level 80. BP. Sorry about that. That happened. What was that? Nothing. It just happened. Don't worry about it. How many matches have I actually had in this thing already? Actually, I can just filter it for China. China. 18! It's not the worst thing in the world. I like how that Romania thing is literally just T55. Yeah, it kinda is, but also isn't. So... Adorable, that's what it is? No, it's not adorable when I stretch. It just happens. Actually, it's not a T-55 because we did those two minor things, so it's a completely different tank. No, it's just like it's a modified T-55 that ended up being modified to the point where you could quite literally say that it is a different vehicle, although not necessarily the same vehicle. Fucked up there. Oh well. I'm hoping I could shoot it. Ow. Ow, hitting me while I'm doing this turn? Little high blast! How you doing? Ow, those guys are real fucking desperate. Like, really desperate. Oh, wow. I know I have a fuel leak, but, like, still, wow. B-25 has considerable front-facing armament. I wouldn't recommend head-onning it. I don't give a shit. Patzer, when do you realize that doing the smart thing isn't necessarily my plan of action? Got some exams and my thesis paper to correct. Yoy. I hope you have a fun time with that, Blesk, and I hope you aren't going to be, like, dealing with it too much. I'm just gonna shoot some ground targets. I'll be bothered, like, looking for air kills right now. There we go. Oh, damn it, this one's in the ground. It's gonna be a little bit hard to kill. There we go. You get a lot of score from killing these, which is kind of why I'm doing it. And I got pilot sniped by a G21. Good shot. When will you realize doing the smart thing isn't my plan of action? That explains why you're trying to tell an American that an American tank is something it isn't. Well, I'm not telling you that the M60 isn't a tank. I'm telling you that I don't believe that its name isn't still a patent. That's what I'm saying. The M60 isn't a tank, it's a piece of shit. Agreed. And anything with full damage models gives you significantly more score than simple damage models. Yeah, but also light pillboxes give you more score, but they don't have a full damage model. The 105mm gun tank M60 is just the M60. No, it's not just the M60, it's an M60 patent. Like, that's kind of a funny thing. Alright, if you insist, I'll let you continue to be wrong. Don't worry, Patzer, chat is always wrong. Like, yeah, I know the M60 was, like, never officially christened a patent, but it's still, like, just a derivative of the patent. It would be like saying that the, just because they gave the, just because, like, they made a P-51 that, had, like, a different engine, so therefore it got, like, a new designation, it wouldn't still be, like, a P-51. Sorry, like, I forgot for a second, what the fuck is the P-51 called right now? I'm fucking, like, excellent at remembering my names. But, like, yeah, yes, I am well aware of the fact that the M60 was never, like, officially on paper given the name patent. But, like, the majority of people still call it a patent. Like, hell, I'm pretty sure that if you go on the Wikipedia page and, like, switch it around to some other languages, it'll still be called the M60 patent. So, let's go for B-18. The M4 shares significant similarities in terms of suspension and chassis with the M2 medium tank. The M4 is an M2. That's kind of stretching it, but, like, I mean, sure, if you want to look at it that way. Although I would also argue that the overall design of a chassis, aka, you know, the hull design, is so significantly different, but no, not really. Just because we share the same suspension bogies doesn't automatically make it the same tank. Although, funnily enough, the M2 was, like, designed in, like, 39 or something like that. Like, it's almost incredible that the US managed to get itself tanks ready for, like, the Second World War. I fucking wish I would do something, but, like, apparently not. Can we get some damage in? Or, like... There we go, like, seriously. Let's see if I can save my engine for a little bit, because I'm gonna be on a long glide home. I swear these, like, 50 cals are just doing less than normal. I don't know why I'm that unlucky with them. Apparently I am. Actually, I'll see if I can, like, get out of this engine. You're missing something. What, the fact that I don't have any water? On engine. I'm gonna push my engine so that I, like, potentially can, like, fly back. Because if I can just get enough speed to, like, get there, I'll be fine. I meant the engine for that too. Yeah, like, specifically my engine. Well, the engine is actually still working right now. It's not dead yet, which is kind of surprising. Might actually give me a glide slope all the way down, but I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter. Hell, if I can maintain the speed, I'll be fine. It's working. Yeah, well, it's working enough that I can get back to the forward airfield. No, if the US really wanted to have 76s in a medium tank, they could have just shoved one in a Sherman turret and had 76s before D-Day. But a 76 in a Sherman turret had poor enough ergonomics that they just decided to replace the entire turret with T-20 series turret. Yes! I mean, they could have done that, but they also didn't. Like, the whole development of the Sherman is genuinely like baffling to me, like how amazingly well it was done. And like how that there were like certain design standards, even though there was multiple different companies producing like different things, and like the different, like the same design spec, but also two different specs because they could have changed a lot of things. I pissed him off so much he left. Nah, boss is just busy cooking and doing things. Don't worry about it. Hey, I made it back. I'm fine. No, I'm just eating tomatoes and watching YouTube. Yeah, like, the boss was just doing things related to food. I guess cooking wasn't the right thing. Contrast with the T-34, which was supposed to be produced to the same spec, but different factories made completely different tanks. No, like, not really, because, like, if anything, the T-34 was built to the exact same design specification, like, with the exact same blueprint. All the different factories just cut corners everywhere and made really, really shitty vehicles. Like, the thing about the Sherman is that, like, if you look at the M4 versus the M4A1 and so on, they were the same Sherman, but because, like, some companies decided to cast the hull, some companies decided to weld the hull, it became a different looking vehicle. But, like, they all had to be within the same spec, being adaptable to the same parts and contain the same parts. T-34s didn't have parts compatibility with the same model from a different factory. I mean, they kind of did, but they also kind of didn't, you're right. Like, the number one thing that could be, like, compared would be the road wheels, where you can definitely see, like, a difference between factory 183 and, like, various other locations. But you could still, like, replace the gearbox and just, you know, so on, but, like, they often didn't. But, like, the thing is about, like, the T-34, though, was that they were supposed to go off the same blueprint, whereas the Sherman was just supposed to contain the same, like, parts. So the Sherman would have the same transmission housing. Anything from there up until the turret ring, that was up to the individual factory to interpret and do, which is amazing that they had that freedom. And, like, it straight up just makes the vehicle significantly more awesome to me, because they had that freedom to just, like, not necessarily innovate, but, like, still, like, alter the main design by like, minor parameters that ended up making very significantly different tanks, especially in, like, in terms of video game. Now, they're all Shermans at the end of the day, so they still had to, like, have the same gun, the same, like, coax, the same, like, loadout, the same turret muzzle, and so on. But the external look of the vehicle is still significantly different because of it, and I think that's very, very interesting. Yeah, I swear these 50 cals just don't do as much damage as I'm used to with 50 cals.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
They were all Shermans, so they all have the same gun. I'm gonna take that right out of context, probably. Because, like, of course, there was the up-gun Shermans, which definitely didn't have the same gun. But, like, the thing is, though, that when it comes to that, the turret of the Sherman was ultimately altered. Like, the turret was also altered in such a way that, like, we have the M51, which is quite literally called the Super Sherman. The M51, if you look at it in, like, the Israeli tree, it has a very, very big gun. It has a completely different looking turret, but it was still a Sherman, because the chassis was still the Sherman chassis. And that's why I would also agree with, like, all the people who, while they do agree that yes, it wasn't necessarily, like, christened the Patton, it's still a Patton chassis full through. They altered the turret slightly, but like considering the fact that the patent 1 through 3, aka the M46, M47, M48, were all just different variations of the same turret, or sorry, different variations of the turret. Arguing that just because the M60 turret is different doesn't make it so that it's not a patent, because they all contain the same chassis. And we're of course arguing semantics, and I love arguing semantics. It's giving me something to think about. And when your brain is refusing to let you have a singular moment of peace, it's very nice to have something to think about. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen when you're shooting at light pillboxes with 50s. You're supposed to like shoot them a lot, but don't need to worry about it too much. Oh my god, that's a BF-109! How will I ever cope with him? Or I'm honestly, if I shoot some ground targets, then we might actually win just by a bleed. And if I'm lucky, he won't actually look at me. Let's shoot a light pillbox here. Okay. Now that BF-109 is like right next to me. I don't need to care because like we're gonna win the game and I got the score. I don't really care, but he killed me because he died. Yoy! And that's a shitload of score. We got it done. Yay! PI 16. I got this done. Welcome back, Ayoka. Are you ready for the funny? I'm now level 81 in the BattlePass, which means that I'm high enough level that I can buy this. Buy the Tigray. There we go. One more premium. And here goes the worst part about the BattlePass whatsoever. There's not a claim all button. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. Claim. Oh my god. Oh man, the 6 ages. Yeah, especially when you're choosing to wait this long. Prediction started 3 hours ago. Waiting for results. That is correct. I almost forgot about that. Choose outcome. Yes, I did manage to do it. Here we go. Congratulations to those who correctly guessed yes. And then we get all of this. There we go. Ugh. The lag, it's real. So annoying as well. Ugh. Doing the dumb. Have I even gotten enough yet? No, I'm still missing like 1,000. Word. I know. Yay, congrats! To me, I get my wager back and nothing else, because literally no one guessed wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's the one thing for these. I can't just, give you a little bit extra. I have now unlocked a thing. Yay! Also, while I may have had a test drive on the P51, I'm not going to unlock it permanently. So yay, it's now mine. Although, that's only if I choose to actually, claim it. Yay! I got an unpainted skin. Doesn't really matter. I could go back to the Warband shop and I can buy the Thunderbolt. So again, I got another premium. Yay! Can I buy this? Oh, it's saying that I have enough, but I didn't. So confused me for a second there. I like the Thunderbolt. Oh, me too. I really like the Thunderbolt. So now I've gotten another premium that I haven't paid for. It makes me very happy when that happens. Yeah, let's collect some more rewards. Go. Oh my god, the lag. So bad and unbearable. Come on. And there it is, the grand prize. The thing I actually did all of this for. Yay! Shop? Do I have enough? Aw, I was kind of considering getting the Gemini, but I'm not sure. I'm kinda, because like I keep trying to collect all of these. Because, hey, it's nice getting free premiums. I might actually start collecting these once I'm done. And then like get the special pinup girl, and then kind of just actually get started on like unlocking all the bushes again. Because you can actually earn the bushes for free in the Battle Pass. A lot of people don't seem to know this, and they kind of just claim that like, oh, they're pay to win because like you can only get them through spending golden eagles, and that's just incorrect though. Ew, bushes. Yeah, bushes are kind of not fun. Unless you use them aesthetically, kind of like how I use them. Where, like, yeah, of course it's not the entire vehicle. Like, but I also have a requirement. The optics have to be fully exposed, and they are. So, yay. Also goes for this vehicle. Optics are exposed. And, like, I think it looks better this way. Because, like, I finally get to do something with bushes in a nice and aesthetic way. Now, that tiger, I will actually play it. I will get, like, I'm gonna claim it. Also, this will be worked on in a second. I will play this. I'm not thinking I want to keep the P51. If I actually get to a level, like 105, I will sell it. Because I just don't think I need it. But, like, I'm gonna keep the tiger because, hey, I want to keep this tiger. You want to claim it already, so that it, like, I have it here. Consume. Yes, I want to consume the tiger. And I want to consume its camo. Oh, it's automatically consumed nowadays. Activate all the boosters all at once, then queue up for naval match with a premium destroyer. Indeed, that's actually the goal. There it is, the Kungstia. Oh my god, it's beautiful. And I have a special white tiger camouflage for it. Which is, to be honest, awful. Oh god, that looks so awful. But, hey, I'm very happy with this. Really like it. Very happy I got it. Also, why is it covered in Simmerits? Oh, because it's a tiger. Of course it's covered in Simmerits. But yeah, mine. Very happy. Isn't the Kungstia, objectively speaking, the worst King Tiger? I mean, yeah, it is. King Zebra. The King Zebra right here. Yes. I do like it, though. I'm very happy that I got it. And, hey, now Sweden actually has a heavy tank. That fits into a nearly non-existent lineup of a BMP-1, Bankkanon, and Charioteer. So you sort of have a lineup, but you also sort of don't. I think I have this that is called 6-7 for some reason, but it's maybe just because of the SPA. So if I put that here, it would fit. Whoops, wrong thing. Oh well. But this here. There we go. Of course, to have like the correct SPA, this would be my 6-7 lineup. A Bankanon, Charioteer, Kingstia, BMP1, LVKV, and the A21 for rockets. So, yay. You've got a 6-7 lineup with Tiger now? Yeah. The lineup, honestly, would just mostly be the Kingstia, the PPV, and the Charioteer. I don't actually think the Bankanon is that good. Like, I understand 155 funny, but I don't think it's that good. I think the Charioteer is a lot more reliable. And the Kingstia, and then the BMP. So, yay. Now, about those boosters. Where do we have it? There we go. The 5-0. We have a Detroit, we have a Muppet, and we have a Summoners. Edition 155 funny. It's also Sweden all loader funny. Yeah. Stack them all. Stack them all. Yeah. So, all of my consumable boosters, not the old ones I have, which I don't ever intend on using because I just have them here. Let's start activating. Yeah, I would like to activate. Yes. Yes. Activate. 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 Wait. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Like usual, there's just far too many boosters. Additionally, it's also proxy fuse funny. I don't actually think the proxy fuse is that good. Yeah, they're there and so on, and like, yes, I have shot down an aircraft with it. But like, honestly though, it's like, people look at it and just go, oh my god, fancy tech, and then just don't really look at like the reality of it. Because like, in reality, it's nowhere near that good. I think that's all of them. Ready for the screenshots. Oh, never mind. We still have more. And activate. That all. Yes, it is. So, I have a total of 1,023 Silver Alliance increase and a total of 1,029 Research Booster. Are we ready for the funny number? Are we ready? Most SS I've ever gotten in a single match was like 480k plus 500 from achievements. With a premium account, without a premium ship, with only one booster. Yeah, well, here we have 14,000%. Oh my god, the Silver Alliance modifier is so fucking silly. Here we have it. 14,000. Something I'm actually wondering about. Oh yeah, 2,000% RP. Something I'm wondering about is when it comes to not aviation, helicopters. What's the? That's not too bad for like a little bit of helicopter PvE. It's plus 140,000. No, it's only like plus 48. Sorry, 26,000 or something like that. You're gonna get instantly killed by a random ammo hit in the first 20 seconds. I probably will. So, shall we go? Here's the, like, owed to the last time I did this, I got like 1.6 million. Also, I'm now on 20.7 million Silver Alliance. So, let's see what happens. I do this every single time. I think it's funny. I think it's a great time. I'm considering renaming. Actually, I am going to rename the stream. Battle Pass boosters versus one naval match. I am in fact back. Welcome back, Clock. Are you ready to see some really funny numbers? I managed to do the thing. I reached level 81 in Battle Pass. So I have now collected all of the Battle Pass. I have taken all the boosters and activated them. 14,000? Yes. I have activated all the boosters you get from the Battle Pass. I could add all of these, but I think I want to do that for another special day. And yeah, 14,000% Civil Alliance modifier. And that's on one ship. That's like on both of my 2 premiums here. RP boosters on boats, yes. On helicopters, it would be like 6.2. On aviation, like the F-20, which is like, you know, the highest earning or something like that, 7.4? 7.2 on the Phantom. And like for tanks, it would be somewhere around 4,000. Like, this is why I don't want to waste it on ground. I don't really need it. Like, I don't really care about this because, like, hell, if I get a lot of Civil Alliance, I get a lot of Civil Alliance. So, oh no, it's a down BR. Oh dear. It's not good. I could spawn in the Muffet here and do funny things, and I think I want to do that first. Like, I think I want to go for the cap on Charlie. This is not going to be the best map, but I'm going to start in the Muffet, and then I'm going to switch over to the Detroit right after. Last time we did this, I got like 28,000 from one hit. Which was really funny. Oh my god, let's go live. Oxyfuse is very fun to blast planes out of the air. Yep. It's ship time? Yes, it is. It is not only just ship time. It is Battle Pass booster ship time. Let's go. This is gonna be so fucking stupid. I'm so ready for this to go wrong. It's not that annoying as hell. Russian ship. Probably is. It's gonna be so fucking stupid. My parents just before I was born. Hell yeah. Or no, you're smart. When I did the boosters things last season, I was on this map too, and I was just sitting at A9 and got 7 kills because nobody bothered looking at me. Oh, that sounds disgustingly overpowered. I mean, they're alright. Wow, Clock! No! Don't be so mean. That's his friend or something. I don't know. I'm just playing video game. It doesn't really matter. I will say I'm not looking for the highest score. Of course, it would be funny to break my high score. My high score is like what 1.6 million right now. But you know, shortly before I was born, my sister said, "If it's a boy, we'll throw him away." She's really never. Sorry, she really wanted a sister. Well, I'm happy to report that you are indeed a femboy, so, you know. Let's see some numbers. Hit! 4K. No, it's not even a good hit. Can we get like all guns on target? $13K, $16K. really getting that much damage. I wonder why. Maybe it's because I'm in a down BR. I'm well aware of the fact that I'm taking a lot of damage right now. That doesn't target destroy. Whoops. How about sink, because I took a lot of damage there. Can we please get my guns down on target? Thank you. Oh, I gotta kill Satch. Oh well. 200k for 1 kill? Something like that, yeah.
All hands, abandon ship. Engines, flank speed.
I mean, it gets funnier. Now I'm in a cruiser. And a cruiser's really funny. Should have played Naval EC with those boosters. Yeah, but it's not weekend, so I'm not allowed to. That's gonna miss. Damn it, defense reset. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Alpha. Screw it. That's a cruiser. That's not good. Not only is that a cruiser, it's a problematic cruiser. They're shooting at me. Wow. You know, I think it might be worth using a universal backup to get another premium ship as opposed to spawning a TT ship. I mean, this is also a premium, so you know. Oh, that's gonna overshoot. I wasn't paying attention to range. That only applies if you die. If you don't die, you can ignore what I just said. No, I get it. I consider doing that. Like, this is like the only time where I consider using a universal backup because I don't really use them ever. I don't think I'll actually do much damage to this cruiser. Partially because it's very difficult to hit anything beyond 12 kilometers in my opinion. I usually only really dial in my like aim once I get below 7. Yeah, I'm just not doing any damage to this guy. I mean, sap is only sap, so could switch back to high explosive, maybe do something. It is a US heavy cruiser, which is problematic, to say the least. But yeah, this is not the best map for me to play this on. Oh well, it happens. I don't really care. Hey, I got a hit. Didn't set him on fire though. Kinda wish I did. What's that? That's a destroyer. Not even a problematic destroyer. That's a bigger problem though. That thing right there is a Russian piece of shit. Ow. There. I think it would have been really fun if the USS North Carolina was in game. I just personally like the North Carolina a lot. No, it would be fun. It would be great fun if the Carolinas was in the game. But the thing is that the Carolina would also be really overpowered right now in terms of like ship, like whatever ships are in the game. And I know that Gaijin is trying to hold off on like introducing the Carolinas. Not to mention that they're also trying to hold off on like introducing Missouri, for instance. This might miss. Sure. Let's try this again. This distance. Trying to like shoot at something that I can actually do damage to. Also, that PT boat should have like had some issues at this point. Like a lot more issues. Like that kind of issues. Shot would have had no chance against North Carolina. Again, Gaijin doesn't want the best ship to be in North Carolina when the second best is, well, whatever the current best battleship is. Best battleship currently is Japanese. How is that guy not sunk? Oh, I gotta kill this because somebody else yoinked it. Thatch. Okay, we have a destroyer of some type. Can't really tell what. Oh, I aimed a little bit too far ahead. He's gonna be like way closer. Yeah, I overshot him. Apparently, according to my game, I got a hit, but I didn't get any money out of it. There we go. That's the type of treatment we want to see. Is it Mutsu? Yeah. I want to be Issei's. Because 16-inch guns are 16-inch guns. Like, caliber really means a lot in naval. North Carolina had 16-inch guns and the Bismarck had 15. Yeah, which is kind of like the weird thing that a lot of people kind of struggle with is like the Bismarck. If they added the Bismarck, she would kind of be overpowered right now. Also, we just killed a trash can, and that trash can took, or at least paid out quite well. So, lol. If we win this match, which we likely will, it's gonna be really, really funny. On money as well. It's not gonna be the best of matches because like I haven't really had like that good of a match, but it's gonna be nice. I'm gonna turn in for direct ahead combat because I can do that in this cruiser. Because I want to get to that cap circle. Cap A for 120k? Yeah, exactly. About there. Something shooting at me, isn't it? I'm not gonna get that much because like somebody also made it into a gap circle. Satch.
Another zone captured.
Only 13k. Oh well, that's like still 13k. So the Bismarck shreds anything in the game in North Carolina compared to the Bismarck. Has thicker armor, better AA, better fire control. Yeah, it's almost as if in North Carolina was like built significantly later than the Bismarck. Like the Bismarck in and of itself is kind of a shitty ship compared to like most other naval vessels of its time. Like a lot of people go like, oh, it was the strongest ship of the Second World War. No, it wasn't, dude. It was like a piece of shit. It was sorta okay compared to like naval treaty ships from like, you know, pre-war, but compared to anything built mid-war, no, it was fucking shit. Maybe. I love getting hit. It's so funny. It's so much in terms of Civil Alliance. Kinda wish I could get this kill, but likely won't in time. Oh, I got it! 100,000! Final blow! Yoo! The fuck? And let's see. With all the medals? Ah, just a million. Wasn't the best game. And here's the math for people who like math. Only 1 million. Yeah, I know, weak, right? It wasn't that good of a game. I like the clock is completely losing it. Yep, please. There's also more money than Boss currently has. Wow. Yeah, like, you know, just a casual million. You know, just play the Battle Pass, earn like 3 million. I need VSG22? No, you don't. VSG22 is kind of shit. I need to get around to doing this, but that's not going to be on stream. Because I am tired, and we have done the thing today. We did the big funny. Like, also, I would like to point out that I still have, like, you know, 185% increase, so if I still get, like, 4,000 paid out, which is funny as hell. The Civil Alliance modifiers are really, really funny for Naval. They always are. Always happen. A productive stream. A very productive stream indeed. Also, I would like to point out that, like, the Arizona and the Mississippi are, like, the two most, like, advanced battleships that the US currently has. We haven't even seen the Colorado in the game yet. And the Colorado is just gonna, like, completely outperform the Mississippi in terms of, like, power, simply because of the whole 16-inch guns. So... Hi, Snuggler! Hi! I'm so sorry! My stream is about to end! But I got the Kungshia! Woo! Oh, every time. I'm sorry! Yeah, I got it! I'm like level 81 in the Battle Pass now! Oh, you also missed out! You also missed out on something else. Hold on. This happened! I got 1 million. Solution Jump Discord? No, she doesn't have to. Yeah, I just played a very casual game and got like 1 million. It wasn't even that good of a game. Boosters! Welcome to War Thunder. Okay, since you probably don't know, I have been holding off on collecting the entire Battle Pass up until about half an hour ago. I collected the test drive earlier today because they they finally released this mission where, you know, get 20,000 score with a vehicle. Well, since I didn't collect anything, I collected a test drive. And then I flew a test drive for a couple of hours. There it is. And with that, I then went to the Warband shop, bought the Tigray, bought the Thunderbolt, got all the vehicles. So I basically just collected like 5 premium vehicles today, about 3 million in Silver Lions, and gotten some experience in China. A very productive day. Now, Snuggle, since you're so adorable, do you have anybody you want me to raid for you? Because I'll happily raid whoever you tell me to. I think I broke Snuggles. Yaruki-chan, I'm considering raiding Yaruki-chan. I got the French battleship, or whatever was in the last PP. It's not a battleship, it's a destroyer, and it's the Le Triomphant, which is, not gonna lie, not the worst destroyer ever. Also, when the fuck did they have a Kleber? Kleber. Nani? No, I'm just confused. Okay. And like, yeah, very, very funny things. Not looking forward to the fact that I'm gonna have to like research the Emile Baton, because then I could have like gone all the way down to Paris and straight to the Lorraine actually, instead of like having to get to the Baton. Badge. Okay, I think genuinely I broke Steamy. Yeah, today has been my War Thunder stream. I just quickly want to say, like huge shout out to Mr. Clock Akasega, which also just means clock, so their name is Mr. Clock, for following me, and Emil Bossman for following me. Thank you so much. And even bigger shout out to the Noob22 for choosing to raid me earlier. I really appreciate it. The British motorboat, the gay archer. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna go off and like annoy Yaruki-chan a little bit, because Yaruki-chan is a cutie and deserves all the love and attention. So I'm gonna see if I can like make this raid work in a different way. There we go. And yes, I think that I can do this. And let's go raid Yaruki-chan. I just want to say I will stream again, of course, on Friday. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you so much for chatting with me. And I hope that you all will have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you all again on Friday. Go be nice to Yaruki-chan, because, you know, all that thing. Take care, have fun. I will definitely try. So I'll see you all soon. Goodbye, everybody. Because like the raid is gonna start and I completely forgot about a 10-second timer. Oh no, I'm such an idiot. Well, I hope that you all will have fun. Goodbye.